What is up, vlog? So I'm super excited to get this thing started. As y'all probably saw by the intro, I am going to Washington DC with some friends and my hubby, and I literally can't wait. If you did not know it, now you know. DC is my favorite city. Okay. DC is my favorite city, and we are going specifically to go to the Smithsonian African American Museum and look at artifacts before they are removed from the museum. We're also going to go to the Holocaust Museum. I'm going to see the Lincoln Memorial. Hopefully I can go to the MLK Memorial as well, because that is a really beautiful memorial and statue. So I'm just excited. Also, I love the food in DC, so I'm excited for that. My husband and I are also kind of celebrating our 2-year anniversary while we're there. So we're gonna do a really fancy dinner somewhere together. So I hope to get content of that. I'm gonna sit down because standing here feels weird. I don't know. But yeah, so today is Tuesday and we are leaving on Thursday. I'm just gonna be prepping all the clothes. So prepping my outfits, also trying to honestly style my husband's outfits so that we can look cute while we're there. Yeah, so I'm really excited to be vlogging. This is fun. This is my favorite thing to do. So let's go ahead and get started on this journey. Bye. So we have made it to DC and I'm so happy. We boarded our flight at like 6 a.m. And it's like about to be 9 a.m. It's 8:52 a.m. So we made really good timing, and also the flight was super comfortable. So now my dad's about to pick us up and take us to our hotel. So I'll be in touch. Bye. Please wait. Gonna get some food. So hungry, y'all. So hungry.
Or maybe there's one between for 2 weeks. They don't go like full on.
What were you saying, Dad?
I was saying that she's not somebody that they were seeing.
I didn't see it. The room looks so nice. All right. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait. It's so pretty. At this point, you guys should know that I am a huge hotel bathroom girly. So it is the end of the afternoon and we were so sleepy. So we said goodnight, but only for a few hours. Got up, got dressed, got ready for our date night. We took a really nice stroll through the city. It was about a 15-minute like subway / walk. It was such a pretty night. Crisp, cool air, all the things. I was so happy. So we got to our restaurant, Iron Gate, and it was really yummy. We sat outside initially, but then we got cold pretty quickly. So we moved inside, but seeing the lights and the fairy lights and the stars was really awesome, honestly. I was not a fan of this food right here that you guys see. I'm sorry, but my husband loved his food. And now we're on to the next day. morning vlog. I am leaving Pilates right now and heading back to the hotel. I woke up for a 7:30 a.m. class and it was so nice. I was a little nervous to catch the train by myself, to catch the metro. I am not from the city. I am from Florida, so I know nothing about metros and subways. And yeah, people can be scary, you know? So I did it and I'm so proud of myself. Like, it was like dusk-ish when I got up and I made it there. I did my Pilates class. It was fun. It was aesthetic. It was cute. And I made it back home. So I would say that was a success. And now we're gonna get ready to go to breakfast, and maybe I can give you guys more of an update on what I've been doing, because the first day here was so busy that I had no time to like really check in. So let's get in the hotel and then we'll go from there. Okay, bye. All right, y'all, so I made it home and I'm so glad to be back in. It's honestly quite chilly here. I think it's like in the 50s. In Georgia, I think we're still in the 70s. So this was definitely a switch up, but I layered my top. Like, I have like my sports bra, and then I have a windbreaker, and then I have this really thick crew neck along with my leather jacket that y'all saw me wearing in like my last clip. So I felt pretty warm, honestly, heading there. But yeah, between yesterday and then this morning, I've been so busy. So I've only been able to record clips for you guys, or like come in every now and again and say something. So yesterday, the flight went really, really well. The traveling was super easy. It was only like an hour and a half, or a 2-hour flight, I think. I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, an episode of that. And then I played games with my husband. We got to hang out with my dad, as y'all saw. We got breakfast at this really good restaurant. We went looking around at some of the houses in the area, and then what did we do? Oh, and then we visited like a family friend. So yesterday was a ton of fun, but also remember, guys, we woke up at like 4 a.m., maybe 3:45 a.m. yesterday morning. I didn't go to sleep till 1:30 a.m. yesterday morning because I was packing, you know, of course, packing at the last minute, and yapping on the phone with my sister. So it was 1:30 a.m. when I went to sleep, woke up around 3:45 a.m., 4 a.m. out the bed, and then we had to leave the house by 4:30 a.m. for our flight that I think boarded at 6:30 a.m. So yeah, and then after we got off the flight, we weren't able to check in early to our hotel, so we just went right away with my dad and we hung out with him, and we didn't get back home until about 3 p.m. And then we got all cleaned up, freshened up. We didn't lay down until like 4 p.m. And then we took a nap for 2 hours, but then we had a really nice date planned for yesterday night at 8 p.m. So we got to sleep for a couple hours, and then I needed to wake up so I could get myself together, look pretty and all that. So we got to go to this really nice restaurant called Iron Gate here in the city. My hand's starting to hurt, y'all. It was so like nice. They had the fairy lights. At first we sat outside, but then, you know, we're not from here, so we got cold. So we asked to switch to go inside. I actually did not like my meal. I got like a ravioli thing. I don't know, y'all. It was like a beet ravioli thing. So it had like a purple oozing cream coming out of it. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. The taste wasn't bad, but the texture was so like creamy, like a ooze. I just was like, oh, I can't. Like, I took one bite. I literally took one bite of this, and I wanted to barf. Like, it like felt like it gagged me a little bit, because I literally was like, no. So I took one bite and I was like, I can't eat this. And I'm not the type to send food back. It was a very expensive meal at that. So I was like, you know what? This is great. You know, they had like a charred salad. I didn't get video of that. It literally tasted like iceberg lettuce things on a grill. It was okay, but they did bring out a hummus that was super yummy. So I ate hummus last night, girl dinner. And then we walked home, and that was that. That was last night. And then I decided that I really wanted to kind of like face my fears. I feel like if you're from the city and you're watching this, you're probably like, face your fears, girl, what? I'm not from here. So I wanted to kind of get out and get on the subway by myself and figure things out and find my way. And that's what I did, like the Pilates class. So I used the ClassPass app 10 out of 10 recommend. Like, I love that I'm able to use it back home, but then I'm able to use it whenever I travel as well. If I want a quick workout, you pay monthly for a set amount of credits, and then each class you take will cost a certain amount of credits. So like this class I took today was 18 credits, which was quite high. I'm used to like 9 credits, but I did it. And it was really great. Like the studio was beautiful. I didn't get a lot of video because they had a sign pasted in the front that said no recording in the studio, which is so annoying. So I recorded a little bit after, but it was a really cutesy studio and it wasn't too far. I think my commute in total was like 15 minutes, maybe 20 because I got a little lost, but all is well. So right now I am about to take a shower, get freshened up. I might curl my hair. I put rollers in her last night and it came out, like you can see the bend at the bottom. I did like the big thick ones that you roll up. But I think because my hair doesn't have any layers cut into her, it's just like one big boom instead of boom, 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 if that makes sense. So I may style my hair a little bit better, or I may do like a half up, half down type of thing. Since we're about to be out, we're gonna go to the African American Museum, the Smithsonian African American Museum, and I'm so excited to just pop in there and just see everything. I've been there once before, but it was years ago. I would say like 5 or 6 years at this point. So I'm excited to go again. We're gonna meet up with our friends that flew in last night and this morning. But before we do that, we're gonna get breakfast with those friends at this place that's off the water, off like the Potomac. So that's in Georgetown. I also low-key want to take pictures in Georgetown, but I don't know that we will have enough of time. So that may not happen. But my outfit for today is gonna be super chill. I'm thinking jeans, a nice long sleeve top, and then my chocolate brown leather jacket. Guys, that's gonna be like a reoccurring thing. I really wanted to pack light. I packed a carry-on and then like a backpack. I did not want like a whole luggage situation. Like it's just too much for just 4 days. So that is what I have, or I guess 3 days. So yeah, I'm gonna pop that on. I'll probably show you guys that outfit now that we have more time. Right now, what time is it? Ooh, let's see, I can't get my watch. Right now it's 8:58. We're meeting our friends downstairs at 10 a.m. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Bye. I probably should have lined my lips first, but all right, so what I'm wearing is the e.l.f. lip lacquer. What color is this? And black cherry. I bought this last winter and I absolutely love her. She's so moisturizing. e.l.f. has really stepped up their products in the last few years. I'm also gonna go in with more mascara, but first, before I do that, I'm gonna do my hair because she's a little, you know, so stand by. I'm gonna add some oil to kind of like make my leave out stay. I'm not gonna put heat on it because I'm literally gonna be out all day. So I'm just gonna take some of my Olaplex bonding oil and put just a little bit on my hair. That way the top isn't like flying in the wind. The top meaning like my leave out. Oh, it kind of looks cute like this. You probably can't see, but like I have flyaways. So do that, and I'm not even gonna touch up my leave out. Got like a little fuzzy right there, but I'm not gonna fix it because again, we're gonna be out all day. probably fix it for tomorrow. So just that much. And put it up on top. And then I also like to like kind of do it like that. That way it kind of hits where the end of my hair sits. And I try not to put it on the ends, honestly, because it will make the hair look really flat. And that's all I'm gonna do for this. And I'm gonna brush it in there. And this is what it looks like. This is what we're working with, guys. I think it looks really good. And even though, so this is what I used on my hair last night. I used 3 of these, one in the front, one in the middle, then one in the very back. And like I said, because my hair is not cut in layers, it kind of created like a woof type of thing at the very end. But I like it because it kind of gave my hair body, even though it's like that. So I'll take it and I'll try again I'm probably gonna cut layers in my hair when I get home. But I might like crinkle my hair or something like that tonight or tomorrow. So we'll see. But I'm gonna put on my leather jacket and show you guys the final outfit. I would wear my black leather boots if we weren't walking around a ton, but we're walking around a ton. So I'm gonna just wear my very basic Sambas. We're gonna go from there. So gotta close the loop. Bye.
You have on your blue light glasses?
Huh?
Why have on your blue light glasses?
Oh, they're blue light, but they're also, they could also be used for fashion. Oh, we also weren't able.
So like now that you have all the issues, find ways to partner versus
Documentary, like, yes, because people were stuck outside, so everyone was acceptable to like, yeah.
That's the thing though, like when you start to
This is why I don't like thinking about it. I always end up thinking the wrong thing. It's okay. Okay. Why is this bathroom so cute? So before I move on to the next bit of the video, I wanted to pause here because the African American Museum literally, I have no words. It was done so well. And I've been to it before, but this was the first time that I got to start from like the very bottom, right? Like when slavery was like first introduced to the United States, and then all the way through and through and through and through and through. And I just have to say it was so crazy impactful for me. If you ever have the opportunity to visit that museum, I really do recommend it. Whether you're black, white, purple, yellow, or orange, like knowing the history, knowing the history of the United States is so important. It's so imperative to how we interact with people, to how we treat people here, just knowing backgrounds, knowing like things that run in families in the Black community that like some people in our community seem to be like stuck to. It's look at our history, guys. And it wasn't that long ago. I think one of the things that really stuck to me was that last clip that I just showed you all, that showed like all of they had like a huge wall or demonstration of all the different ships that came over from different places, mainly Africa, that went from Africa and that went on to different countries, the United States, I think Spain, just all these other countries, and like how the Africans were packed into those ships. Awful. And they were at the bottom of these vessels, or at the very edge or the very tip, and like, and some people, I think in some spaces, like some people were scrunched into 2 or 3 feet little areas. And I'm thinking for days, weeks at a time to make these long trips across seas, overseas. And it shows how many people would essentially not make it. So let's say 500 people got on that, or placed on that boat, forced onto that boat. And how many people would actually make it? It would only be about 250 or so. It was always like almost nearly half in all of the numbers that I saw. So that demonstration stuck with me. It's just crazy. So again, if you ever have the chance to go to the African American Museum, please do it. Okay, let's get back to the video. Having this in the backyard would be so fun.
Rotate it, baby. Can't be scared. All right. That's right. It's fine. All right, you don't know how to roll. Gotta turn it. Oh, Lord. Turn it, baby. You gotta rotate it. Uh-oh.
Like a rotisserie chicken.
That's right. Now blow it out.
He needs to get a little bit off the top. He needs to get a little bit of supposed to get so that's what I was thinking. Oh my God.
There you go.
Yay.
I'm trying it out for the new dance team.
Well, here you go. I got it. All right. Yes.
Yeah, right over here to your head.
All right, here you go. All right.
I got it.
What did they say again?
Hi, my name is Gatsby, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Hi, my name is Gassi. You're watching Disney Channel.
Oh!
It went out.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Yasmin, and you're watching Disney Channel. Currently not feeling well, so we're getting a couple of things to help me feel better. My throat is sore.
Please remember to pick those seats. Thank you for shopping at CVS. Select number of CVS bags.
Well, that is the end of this vlog, guys. I had such a great time in DC. At this point, honestly, my mouth hurt on my right side because I needed to get my wisdom tooth pulled. So I went and did that literally 2 days later on Tuesday. But thank you guys so much for watching. It was fun. See you next time. Bye.